All right, I think we're back, but there is really bad weather. And there is a woman out there pushing a truck, and I just saw two kids get blown across the parking lot. It was actually pretty cool. So we're gonna do this real quick. I appreciate your patience. So yeah, this literally it is windy, it is bad weather here, and let me tell you, it just knocked me off the air. And we were kind of on a roll too. So hit that like button again. Make sure you subscribe, all that kind of good groovy kind of love. So we're just at the end story. Big shout out to Briars who subbed. So we're at the end story, which is Sony possibly buying Take-Two as a response to Microsoft. Well, let me tell you the first thing. My personal opinion is this is not going to happen. But then I actually looked at it. And the market cap for Take-Two is $20 billion. So yeah, they could do it. They could do it. They would overpay. They would probably pay about $26 billion to get it. And they would get Take-Two. They, of course, would get Grand Theft. They would get all that stuff, Rockstar Games, all that kind of stuff. So all that stuff that comes with it. Very good chance if it did happen, because I'll never say never at this point. I'll just simply say this is unlikely. Now, PlayStation Lifestyle, I think, has run 2 stories on this. One said not likely. Now the other one's actually asking, is it possible? The answer is yes. First thing that will happen, however, Sony announces this, Microsoft is going to immediately file a complaint, and they would have every right to file a complaint. And of course, it won't matter. It'll go through, blah, blah, blah. You know, Sony could say that, hey, look, what's going on, PlayStation Ecstasy? They're trying to stop me. Nah, we're just having real bad weather. There's no conspiracies over here. But I'm doing this in bad weather. Like, we had some rain earlier, and for about 10 hours, well, yeah, for about 10 hours, it was just rain. Then it stopped, and it got sunny. I'm like, well, let me set up this podcast. But it's bad out there. I mean, it looks bad. I'm telling you, it looks bad out there. So, like I said, I tried to go out just to go to the mailbox, and I literally had to push the door open. It is crazy out there. But I wanted to give you my opinion on this because multiple people have asked me to talk about it, and I'm not going to do it tomorrow because I have to work tomorrow night. And this just kind of broke the day. First things first, would it be in retaliation for what Microsoft did with ABK? Yes. Would Microsoft file a complaint the same way Sony did? Absolutely. They would have every right to. You're talking about with Grand Theft Auto, that Grand Theft Auto 5 has sold 160 million units. It's one of the biggest, if not the biggest selling game of all time. So if this happens, and it's possible, and so you would have Sony getting, my opinion, you would have them getting Square Enix, you would have them getting Ballistic Moon, and then Rockstar. Now, to me, I would rather Sony buy Capcom. That's just my opinion, though. Okay, the difference here is what say you. You know, what say you? The Azure servers are messing up. I use Spectrums. I'm not sure where their servers are, but no, actually, there's real bad weather moving through. I'm literally, when I'm talking, I'm looking out the window to make sure that, you know, nothing horrible is going on out there. But I can't deny this. It looks bad outside. I'm glad I went ahead and ate. I ate a fish sandwich and fries from McDonald's. Yay. So, the heart. No, it's not the heart. It's just real bad weather. It's just real bad. You should see it. I've never seen weather. This looks bad. I mean, so, but yeah. But I wanted you all to know this, to put a bee in your bonnet for the weekend and get everybody kind of caught up on the information. I knew about the ABK stuff. It's not that nothing major has happened there. You have 2 lawsuits. I mean, sorry, you have a lawsuit active in the United States. That's FTC. You have European Union wanting remedies to what Microsoft is doing. Microsoft has every right to do the remedy. So where are we at now? Sony, I think, my personal opinion, has bought Square Enix. Shout out to Fox Games UK. He thinks it's a capital investment. So we'll see. We'll see. Hell, it may be neither, right? So that's why I'm just putting my opinion out there. The Take-Two stuff is new. That's 24 hours old. I'll never say, I'm saying it's unlikely. I'll never say no, it's not possible, however. But what say you? Now, I'm just going to leave the podcast with this to say, what would you all rather see? Would you rather, if Sony came to you and said, we can buy Rockstar Games, and I said if, and then we'll turn it around and say, some of them say, there's 13 people. 6 people say, we want Rockstar. Another 6 people say, we want Capcom. And you can only get one. Where do you come down on it? Do you say Rockstar because of Grand Theft Auto, and or do you go with Resident Evil and the Street Fighter game and all that kind of stuff? Or I'll throw another one in here, Warner Brother games. Okay, you got to remember, Sony is eyeing Warner Brother games. So whether they pull the trigger on it or not, we'll have to wait and see. But those are 3 big publishers. 2 of them are American, that they would possibly go after the ABK deal, because at that point they have to start boistering, because they could possibly lose. They've already lost Elder Scrolls. They're not getting Starfield. You very well any given day You know, Phil Spencer could try to leverage and say, look, we want Sony first-party IPs. Of course, Sony will say, well, you're getting MLB The Show. Okay, you're getting Destiny. You got to remember, Sony already has 2 multiplayer games on Xbox. So they're already there. You know, now I think that will be the damage control here for if Sony. And would you like Sony to sign the 10-year deal? I mean, I don't know. What are you all's thoughts? I'm okay either way. Now there's that eerie calm before the storm. So I think I'm gonna get off here and batten down the hatches. But what do you all think? Leave your thoughts and your comments in the comment section. I will definitely get back to you when it's safer. You think merger with Square and Capcom? So you think a capital investment? Okay, a capital investment there. Warner Brothers has mostly licensed IP though. They would buy the license for those IP. All right, they would get Rocksteady. They would get Avalanche Games. So Batman and Harry Potter, or the world of Harry Potter, would be on PlayStation. So would DC. And so that would give them a monopoly over the superhero stuff. So, but what do you all think? What do you all think? Again, just, you know, amongst yourselves, what do you all think about it? It's Friday. Make sure you go out and have a good time and have a drink for me. And, oh boy, it is looking nasty out there. So I will talk to you all later, people. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to